Hello everyone, today we'll be taking a look at the 四式中战车 prototype variant. Type 4 Cheeto tank prototype variant from FineMolds in 1 to 35 scale. Okay, so you get the picture of it in like the factory while it's being built. This is like what it appeared like when it was captured, and they only made one of them. So here's the parts, or what you have in here. Photo etch is sold separately, and then here's the completed one. That's what it would look like, and then here's some history for it. Okay, let's open this one up and see what we have in here. Okay, let's take a look at the instructions first. So it's Japanese instructions on the front. It's pretty good paper quality too. So here are your parts, and then moving here. So first you build the hull, then you build the spring suspension mechanisms. You build it on the left side first, as well as the final drive. Then you build the right side. The wheels come together, and then the single wheel goes on there. So it's actually 7 wheels. Then you build the return rollers. You place them on both sides. You then build the back hull, so it's an additional panel on the back hull, and then the forward machine gun goes in the front, and the top hull comes down. Then you build the light and the hatches in the front, the towing hooks, and there's actually 3 lights on there. Interesting. All right, then you build the back. That is the fuel tank in the back and the pioneering tools. Then the photo etch goes on. You build the additional cargo bins, as well as the lights in the back, hatches, and the wire in the back. Those go on. Then you build the main gun. Main gun comes together like that. Main gun goes through its mounting right there. And then you build the gun, the whole gun mechanism in the back. That comes together in the back of the turret, and then the turret comes together like that. You then build the hatch, commander's area, additional hatches, and then the top photo etch parts. Turret goes in, can spin, and then you have the radio right here. And you can build it as captured by the Japanese, as captured by the Americans. Huh. Pretty cool. Oh, and you can have like 2 versions. You can have the Japanese school version, or the proposed color painting one. All right, let's actually take a look at our parts. So, first one here, we have our decals. So here is the decals here, the captured decals. So you can see, make it as captured. Here is your clear parts and your drills. Those are the photo etch parts. Okay. So first, F-sprue. F-sprue has the rear hatch, forward plate, the fuel tank, the forward like cupola thing, I guess, or actually this is like the storage bin, final drives, and then the photo etch bending fret. Here is the additional plates on the side. This part is I think like the side skirts. Honestly, this plastic kind of reminds me of how do you say it? Italieri plastic. It's actually pretty good though. So here's your riveted lower hull. Good thing that this one doesn't have a warping issue. Italieri. And then, yeah, the rivets on here all look pretty sharp. Same thing with the hull edges right here. The mounting spots for the suspension also have very good detail on the rivets. Here are your pioneering tools, as well as your internal bracing. You have some parts of the suspension as well as the internal area, I'm pretty sure. Then the final drives, and you get the two sides here. This is the upper hull, and it's actually decently big compared to like a Chiha. And you have the rivets in the front. It's still riveted, and then the back, the grate area, and then the riveted ring, so it allows you to turn it around, which is pretty sweet. Then yeah, that's about it. And you'll also get some like hatches right here they could open, and the main hatches would go right there. Okay, moving on. Here's our tracks. Let's take a look at how they did the tracks this time. So you get some instructions for how to do the tracks, and they go with the main instructions. So it tells you at this step, you put the tracks on, and then this is like the reference for putting the main wheel, the tracks on the grousers. All right, and then the big length right there, flat length, and the lengths in the back. And then this is how they said you want to do the do it for the sag. So it has right and left. So the tracks are molded in black. You have the flat part, individual links, the top sagged part, and then the little small curved part for the front and the back. And you'll get 2 of them. The tracks themselves have pretty good detail in the grousers. You can see the individual rivets on them, so that's very good. Alrighty. Moving on. We have okay. So this is the J sprue. J sprue has the individual wheels, the suspension system, return rollers, sprockets, return rollers, the chain for hauling, the internal machine gun, hatch, the final drive plate, then the individual rocker arms for the suspension, and hatches for towing, hooks for towing, and then looks like some support pillars right here, individual caps for each of the wheel. And again, these actually have pretty good detail on them. Individual rivets, actually nuts on the wheels, and those look very good. And you'll get 2 of them. Alrighty. Same bag, you'll also get 2 K sprues. The K sprues have the fuel tank in the back, the as well as the wheel or the suspension arms. All right, I get 2 of them. Okay. Lastly, we have our turret. So here, the turret's actually pretty interesting. It's a cast turret, so you have the welded top, but then this cast side and the back. The base has the ring that allows you to turn it, and you have the commander's cupola here, where the glass clear pieces would go. Here you also have the hatches for holding on, as well as additional hatches for the top, and the radio on the top. The cast texture looks very nice, although the welded texture isn't that great. And you just paint the interior white for the hull. Alrighty. This sprue right here is the weapon. So you have the gun right here, mantlet cover for plate for the gun, elevation mechanism for the gun, and also you have 2 different mantlet types available, as well as the compensator mechanism on the inside and the loading mechanism on the inside. These all do have pretty sharp details on them. Honestly, this is it for the video, but honestly, I think this is a pretty damn nice kit. It's a very niche subject, and they give you a lot of parts for it. And I'm honestly quite excited to build this thing, because I've never built a Japanese tank, at least one like this before. And it's going to be a challenge, but I'm up for it. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.